know about.
So we're coming up on our 8th year of doing the Haunted Mansions at this location in Albion, Idaho, and we're so excited that it's been so successful.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansions is becoming something we really would have never expected to be. It's becoming famous. People travel long distances to come here.
We live in Draper, Utah.
Viva Las Vegas, yeah!
We traveled that far because it's the best place to come around Halloween.
These are some of our best customers. I'll let you go through.
Yes! Yes!
Okay.
What's your name? Heather. Heather's the best!
Putting together this production on a nightly basis sometimes can be pretty overwhelming. We have about 65 to 75 actors on a nightly basis that we have to have prepped and ready to go by a certain time. We've got costumes and makeup. We've got between 5 and 6 makeup people, artists that are back there getting makeup on. A lot of the actors wear masks, but then a lot of them also wear makeup, and we've got to do latex and different layering and different coloring. And so there's a lot to do in a short period of time. So we have to be pretty efficient and organized in our time and our processes so we can get that done. And some nights it doesn't get done like it should. But everybody just smiles and has fun, and hopefully our customers are having a good time out there running around and waiting for this production to go.
The thing about makeup is it's really technical at times. And so you'll get kids in here that want a specific thing on their face, and I mean, you're looking at it going, well, you know.
They'll bring a picture in, do this,
and it's complicated at times.
But when you find out that picture in real life takes about 6 hours to do on one person.
Yeah.
We've got sometimes about 45 actors that all have to have their makeup done in an hour and a half.
And a lot of people come with their makeup on. That's nice too, you know. But seriously, I mean, you have them all crammed in a room, and it's just bang, bang, bang. There's a lot to it.
Zombies in here signed in.
Yeah.
Yes. This is our sign-in sheet. It's kind of my command center here where I know who's here, who's not here. And if somebody's not here in our paid positions, then the volunteers can move into a paid position. So tonight I know that there's a few that are going to be gone, and I have some extras coming in. So just trying to get everybody organized and know who's here and who's not here.
Hey, pull him over. Bradsky! Get her done!
She is going to be walking around with her family for the first part of the evening, and then when she comes in, she's just going to stop, so she'll be late. Do you want to help out with makeup at all, or does Brooke know anybody else in her?
I don't know if she'll be able to come every night.
I mean, they just have to kind of commit. I mean, there's only, 3 weekends left after this weekend?
We'll find somebody. You're taking somebody's life with a chainsaw. You want to make sure it's warmed up. Warm it up!
One of the things that we try to do is teach our actors that scare technique and to understand the individual customers as they come through and what they're seeking. Just remember timing. Are you kind of understanding timing? Yeah. And you want them to get that comfortable feeling like, okay, I'm getting through here, I'm good, and then all of a sudden you're gonna get them right at that time when they start feeling comfortable, like there's nothing here that's gonna get me, and then there is. If you're busy doing something, just hurry up and get in character and go after them and see. Because you had a perfect opportunity to scare people, so I'm just doing some training and letting you know. Better, good job.
A lot of it is timing, but really the technique is so individual.
I actually read up on Freddie, and what he said that he hated their youth. With hate comes anger, so I just try to make myself get angry, and that's how I try to get the scares. Is go at them as if I was actually gonna get them.
Started out doing the Joker's laugh, and all of a sudden I realized I could create my own. Like I've got more of a laugh and more strength coming from my belly out. Put on the makeup, put on the suit, you're in character and you're all ready to go. Like it just comes naturally.
Clown master, chainsaw dude. Just kind of cruising around, scaring people is what I do.
When it comes to technique, it really is. It's about becoming unnatural. It's about becoming that person. But at the same time, we got to make sure that they're looking at those customers and they're saying, hey, what do we got to do to get that customer the most out of their experience.
We have some customers that come through and their eyes are covered and they're running through and they're just screaming and they don't care about looking at anything. They're in a hurry to just get through and scream, but that's what they love. That's the experience they're looking for.
My least favorite by far was the clowns.
You don't like clowns?
I love them.
Oh, you do?
I'm so bad they're going next to me.
A lot of times we have like the big tough guy, the boyfriend, who has his girlfriend out in front of him and so a good actor is going to be able to play off of that.
You have girls that you come with and you try to get them scared and it still scares you.
And that's the greatest because that big tough guy sometimes is the one that gets scared the most. They come up behind, they do something that's going to throw him completely off guard, and a lot of times he'll be, dropped on the floor crying.
It's a fun place to be.
Then we have others that are slowing down and looking at every detail, enjoying the atmosphere. They're not even interested so much in the actors and getting scared at all. And so we find that each customer has a special need that they're seeking as they come here, and so we really try to cue into that and help them to enjoy their individual experience.
That's awesome.
That's part of the fun, is the creative process and getting ideas from everybody else. Troy and I can't do this alone. We have a great community of actors here in Albion and also in the surrounding area.
I tried to take an old Broadway character and turn him into something more terrifying or something enjoyable for people at a haunted house. I guess you could say what draws me to work here, they're offering me a job where I could pick my character so long as it created an entertainment form of some kind for these people.
We also have the Albion mayor that is one of our actresses.
Everybody else has different kinds of selfies. This is my selfie.
That's her self-portrait. She's great.
She plays the witch and she's famous.
Oh yes, that's my selfie.
We try to include everybody and get everybody involved as much as we can, and it's just a lot of fun. This is something that they look forward to every year. It's a big deal.
Yeah, this is my Christmas.
People think this is a seasonal business for us, and actually it is seasonal when we're open, but it goes on all year, the preparation for the Haunted Mansions. I know that we close October 31st, and then literally the next day, we're writing down notes. Okay, we need to do this because this didn't work out this time. Let's do this, let's add this.
That could be scary, that one could be.
It's better when we're fresh on the ideas to get those going. So in November, we're brainstorming, and throughout the winter, then we have to start ordering props and getting all of those going. So we basically kind of bought, what are those grab bags that you used to buy where you spent money on them and didn't know what was in them? That's kind of how this was. We were able to look inside a little bit the trucks, but we didn't know everything what was in there until we started pulling everything out. So it's been kind of like Christmas, pulling everything out and seeing what's in there, and there's some pretty dang cool stuff. So we're excited to get these inside the haunted houses and figure out where we want to put them and how it's going to work.
Doesn't this look like a bank robber mask?
It does.
This is the type of stuff that you don't want to have in a real haunted house.
Certain props play different roles in the haunted house. Like some props are meant to jump up and startle somebody and scare them really bad, and some props are meant to invoke like a feeling. They create an atmosphere, and they're definitely not in a place that they're familiar with. So I guess that depending on what kind of prop it is, it's gonna bring different feelings.
You got a little junkie? I'm going after your junkie.
By spring and summer, we're full into building and setting props up. Then late summer, we're auditioning and training actors. So this really is an all-year process for us. It consumes a lot of our time.
5 guys. I don't want to go in there and do like our little reading.
You see what it takes to be part of the mansions, right?
Just be creepy.
Just be creepy. Don't be afraid. You're gonna be in mask and a costume anyway.
Yeah.
This is kind of awkward. This time is, right? Yeah. Jeff's been here about 6 years.
6 times.
Yeah. And so basically, once you're in the character and stuff, you can feel it. And once the energy starts, you can feel how it becomes your character, right?
They know you're here. They asked about you. And they came for you. But they're gone now. They're blank.
You can be this gentleman with an English accent, getting ready to kill.
You can be my nanny.
In the dungeon.
I'm gonna eat you.
You're short, and so you're just gonna be kind of like wisping around, just like a shadow. Do you know what I mean? Like creeping around everywhere in the basement.
You got that down?
Yeah.
People ask why I do the Haunted Mansions. And to put it just in a few simple words, I love to scare people, and I'm an entrepreneur. That's what it is. But more than anything, it's the experience that you create for others. I love to see people having a good time.
Okay, so this clown tried following me and with this chainsaw, and we're supposed to run, and I biff it, and so running, I go in the fetal position.
When we came up here and opened it up as the Haunted Mansions, everybody was just so excited because they're like, well, of course. There's just a lot of stories and folklore, a lot of history that this place is haunted.
Seriously, I mean, when you walk in here, there's a whole feel when you walk into this campus. It's amazing.
When people walk on campus here, they really tell us that there's an ambiance here and a certain feeling.
They want to see if it really is haunted. You know, that's always the first question. Is it really haunted?
It's haunted. It's haunted.
Actually, it's in this building right here. Last year, we were actually in the shower room there, in the locker room. And all of a sudden, we heard this big, huge boom. And our whole group just took off and got out of the building as quick as we did. And there was no one there.
And most of the time people think that this is just an empty building.
And trying to figure out who this person was. And you felt this weird feeling, and I don't know what it was.
Did you see something, or?
It was just kind of a dark feeling. I shouldn't have been in there.
We think they're friendly ghosts. You know, most of them, we've never had anybody get hurt, but have had lots of experience.
We think they're here to support us for the Haunted Mansions. For some reason, coincidentally, on the last night of every season, when the last Halloween night, there will be things at the end of the night, not at the beginning, but at the very end of the night when we're getting ready to close at midnight. I was walking through and telling the actors we're all done, time to go, and I heard a voice upstairs, and I went up to go and tell that actor that they were done and that they were creepy and doing a really good job, and nobody was up there. So it seems like, I think that they give us a send-off on the last night of the season saying, hey, it was fun, and
good job.
Now you're dead. Bye-bye.
Good job.